Hi, family. How's it doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. I guess you think I've been gone. Missing in action. Yeah, that's probably what you might think I was doing. But actually, I was thinking about you all the time, never forgetting you, thinking about if doing your exercises and you eat your green foods and everything. And also, but let me give you a bit of idea of what I've been doing. I've been traveling by road trip from Houston to Ohio, the Midwest, from the Southwest to the Midwest. So I went across East Texas. East Texas has rolling hills. I'd never saw them before. Lived all that time in Houston. Never knew that East Texas had all those rolling hill and pine trees. They smell so great. And then when I cut across Arkansas, and then once I was in Arkansas, I started thinking about the Little Rock. Little girls in Little Rock. For those of you who don't know it, do some research on that. Then through Tennessee, Memphis, yeah. Had a kind of weird feeling when I went to Memphis because I know that's the place where MLK, Martin Luther King, was assassinated at. So I just had the creepiest feeling. I don't know. It just, something came over me. I don't know if it was some type of spiritual revelation, but I don't know. I would have had it recorded for you, but my phone was having technical issues. So I wasn't able to record it. Then it's shot across to Nashville. There's another restaurant there called Broken Egg Cafe, and it's like a civil rights restaurant, a black restaurant. It was pretty nice. Not a lot of stuff in there for vegans, but you can find stuff. I had hash browns or fried potato hash browns and grits. So that's pretty neutral. Starchy, but hey, can't have everything your way, right? So then on a trip, then we went through Kentucky. When I went through Kentucky, I thought about the Kentucky Derby and horses and the little black guys that used to ride on those horses. Now the jockeys, right? If you go back in history, all the original jockeys were black. But now you don't know that, right? How history is hidden and changed for us. And then finally through Cincinnati. Yeah, I lived in Ohio my whole young days, born and raised in Ohio, but I never went to Cincinnati. I went there for a quick minute, but just to approach it in a vehicle and see it from the distance, and you can see the outer lining of the city. I said, wow, it's a nice place. They say it's really fast and growing. A lot of younger people are moving there, so it must have a lot of opportunity. It just has a nice atmosphere. I like that. And then finally, I go further northwest Ohio in the Great Lakes region. That's where I am right now, northwest Ohio. By Lake Erie, and it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful up here. But then again, I thought about all that pollution and stuff, with all the big factories and stuff. They don't dump it. There's so much algae and stuff, and our poor little fishy are smothering because they don't have any oxygen. But anyways, you don't want to know all that. So once again, I do apologize for not being around, but I'm back here today. And what I want to discuss with you in this video, and the links are below. So just click on that. It'll tell you what to do and where to go. It's about Brittany Williams-Moore, her incident, what the issue, the catastrophe with the terroristic incident happening with the Jacksonville police. Oh, scary, really scary. So go to that link, and it discusses everything in detail. And what I'm basically saying is that we all have these natural gifts. We can help in some way. I know we're busy. We got our families and everything to deal with. You have your own personal life. I understand all that. I have problems. You have problems. But we all still dealing with the problem. And we know what the problem is, right? It's the empire. And I know we all have our personal lives, and we may not have enough time to get involved yourself with other people's problems. But when you take a few minutes to help others, you're actually helping yourself. You're developing your own natural skills and abilities, and it's shaping you into the warrior that you're going to be needing to fight the power, the empire, the global system of racism, white supremacy. So, with that said, and patriarchy, capitalism. And, so that's going to help you sharpen your skills so that you don't become extinct or allow yourself to be annihilated and exterminated. Of course, I know you're not feeling what I'm saying. I might be disturbing you today, but I know that I understand that many of you may feel comfortable and satisfied, and your bellies are full, and you realize that, you feel successful, and you have every right to be. You work very hard. You've done all your due diligence. That's great. You feel comfortable. You're full. Nothing's happening to you. Say, hey, but I got something to tell you. I want to share a secret with you. They're coming for you. They're coming for you. You and your loved ones. Maybe not at this moment, not at this hour, not this day, not this week, and not this month or this year. But they're coming like a thief in the night, or at least when you least expect it. The empire is coming for you and your loved ones. And this is not a threat. This is not me trying to make you feel bad or guilty about nothing. I'm just trying to express the urgency of our situation at this moment in time, which has always been urgent. So please click on the link below and offer your help. Offer your help and develop your skills for yourself and your future generations and your loved ones. Because you may be okay today, but when you turn the corner, you don't know what waits for you and your loved ones. So you might be saying, now, why am I saying all this? I know I'm spoiling your day. You want to keep happy. I understand. I get it. Everything's fine. We all love each other. It's one big melting pot. We have so many allies and we're working all together. But all I have to say, this is my personal opinion. I mean, I'm not asking you to think like me or agree with me. I'm just saying this is my personal experience, my personal opinion. And of course, I could be wrong. But the reason I'm saying this is because I know that the system, the empire, the oppressor, the elites, the racist white supremacists, see your very existence as a threat to their survival on this planet, because we, us melanated, highly pigmented people with tightly coiled hair, are the majority of the population. And in order for the empire to maintain its dominance and control over you, dominance and control, dominance and control over you, so that they control you and exploit you, they have to use lies, like, your the different news networks on TV and newspapers. They have to use lies, deception, and violence. And this is where the police come in. They stop us, they pull us over, give us tickets for no reason, shake us down, knock us down, kill us, murder us. They have to keep that fear and violence in you so that you will not overthrow the system, so you will not resist, so you can just cow down and be a permanent servant for the rest of your life. Of course, you might be an educated one, but that's even better for them because you can explain things better, be an educated servant. But I know that you don't want to be in that position, because that's not why you were made in the first place. So as I said before, the empire uses lies, deception, and violence to keep you confused so that they can mistreat you, mistreat us, and dominate us and exploit us for their own goods. Our resources, that's human resources, and our resources in land and stuff that they've taken from us, and even in the continent which we came from, Africa, with all the riches, the diamonds, and the things that you need to run your computer and cell phones and stuff. Got little children down there digging and stuff. So they definitely don't want you to wake up, because they'll spoil things from us. They won't be able to get a cup of coffee or chocolate, because all of that comes from there too, for pennies on the dollar. So that's the key role of the police, to keep you terrified, to keep you in your place, and keep the little hierarchy going. So I said I'd love to say that I hope you're having a great day. I hope everything is wonderful for you. It is right now. But like I said, you don't know what's around that corner. So help out. Offer your gifts, whether it's you're a writer, a poet, whatever your gifts are, you can sew, whatever. Just click on that link and follow the steps and just make a contribution. This is your purpose on earth. Your purpose on earth is to get rid of the injustices on this earth. For yourself, melanated people, black people, I'm going to use the term. A lot of people don't like the term, but I'm going to use that term because it's instantly you know who I'm talking about, right? For us being mistreated like this, we have to become conscious of our history to know who we are, because our history shapes our personality. For example, if you feel like you don't have a history, you say, I'm nothing, I didn't come from nothing. I was brought over here. They saved me. I was a savages, and they brought me over here to work. I'm so glad to be here. I've been over there. So that's shaping your whole personality. You're going to be kind of passive and look for a validation, and you'll be like slave the rest of your life. You just, well, they don't have us in physical chains. We can eat at restaurants, so you feel a little better. Okay, so that's all for you, deception of you. So you'll never overthrow or change or revolutionize, have a revolution. And our revolution is complete and total constructive change. And that's what we want. So let's make that start now. You say, oh, what can we do? This is what you can do. You can press that link below and go to that site about Brittany Williams-Moore and follow the steps and make your contribution and serve your destiny and your purpose and make it better for yourself and your offsprings and your love, this generations and the future generations, so that we may flourish and really know what freedom is and liberation and justice is. So it starts today. It's small thing, any small thing that you can do that makes a big difference, because it's like small things add up. Okay, well, it's been nice talking to you. Stay tuned. I'm going to stay more in tune because I got to have all my technical and computers and electricity running there for a while. I was running around here, you know, how it is with traveling and moving around. You kind of lose track on some things. But I really missed you and everything, and I hope you miss me too. But I will be back. Stay in tune and bring you more information. I want you to be happy. I want you to be prosperous, and I want you to be realistic. We must be realistic, must be positive, and we must learn how to be problem solvers, right? Isn't that, you ever read the book? Here's a good book to read, The Code Book by Neely Fuller. Go read that book. You don't have to agree with the whole thing. It may not be the answer to the whole thing, but that's a wonderful book to read to get you started. Very informative, not complicated. You can read it and get an idea that we should be on a code, that we as black people should work together, you know, as one. Okay? Of course, you can have allies, so don't get offended. You don't have to lose your friends, right? Your friends. Well, yes, you can work whomever you want, but you need to work with your family first. Like my grandmother used to say, charity begins at home and spreads abroad. So if you can't work with your family, your loved ones, then how are you going to work with allies? Okay? So, and coalitions. You have a coalition with your family, with people that look like you first. That's first. And if you have any other love left over, then you can give it to somebody else. So, with that said, click the link below. Share this video. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. I have a lot of wonderful information for you to help you so that you don't have to go through all the changes I went through when I was young, okay? I can give you a heads up. Okay, that's it for today, family. Love you. You take care of yourself. Peace out. And, oh, yeah, like Fred Hampton said, peace, but you have to fight for it, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.